Leading the cars from York Racecourse is last year's winner, Mikkola. The Finn is out of work this year, but he's hired a Ford Escort to prove to himself and the assembled team managers that he's worthy of a factory drive. In the forest for the first time, he's soon pushing the car to its limits and occasionally beyond. Vatanen is also a past winner of the Mintex, driving another outdated Escort. The rally opens at a furious pace, and even world champions make mistakes. The British fans saw the Audi Quattro for the first time last November. The car's back again for a full season of British rallying, with Hannu Mikkola in control. Finland's young superstar, Henri Toivonen, is on his first outing with the Rothmans Opel Ascona 400, partnered by Irish co-driver Fred Gallagher. Teammate Jimmy McRae, in his second season with Opel, is in the bottom half of the top 10, and quickly aware of the tough competition he faces this year. A storming start by Ducham's Toyota driver Per Eklund puts him in the top 3, but the Celica soon retires with electrical problems. Anxious moments for team manager David Sutton, who awaits the arrival of his brand new Audi. The four-wheel drive machine arrives in relaxed style, and after only 5 stages, the Pirelli-shod Quattro has taken an immediate lead. Mikkola's over half a minute ahead of his nearest rival. The others are struggling to keep up, and already some are in trouble.
Tried to pick away in second in that last stage, and the clutch just slipped. It wouldn't grip at all. I had to stop back into first, then go. The clutch seems to be slipping.
Well, you know, bloody Toivonen missed one corner and spun. Now it was very sleepy place, and I don't know what I did wrong, but something anyway. So we lost some time. Not very much, but I'm learning. Hey? No, it's okay. Thanks. So how much we are behind everybody?
5 behind Jimmy, 15 miles to the next stage.
The pattern is set for the rally, and by dawn, Mikkola is still up front after a trouble-free night, during which he's extended his lead in the fiery turbocharged Quattro. Life might be relatively easy for the Quattro driver, but behind him the world champion, Ari Vatanen, is under pressure. He took second place early in the rally, but in daylight, Mikkola is closing the gap. Arikkala's spectacular style is thrilling the fans and proving more than effective in the chase for second place. True to his word, Henri Toivonen is learning fast. He's now only 30 seconds behind his more experienced countryman and narrowing the margin in dramatic style. Few people expected to see Terry Cabey leading the British challenge, but the former national champion is doing just that in his Vauxhall Chevette. The reigning Open champion, Jimmy McRae, has made a poor start in his bid to retain the title. The Rothmans Opel is still sadly off the pace. Mid-morning Saturday, and Hannu Mikkola and Arne Hertz look like they're going for the shopping. The experienced Finn has never pushed the car to its limits because, while the opposition scrabble for grip on the muddy surfaces, the four-wheel drive Quattro appears to be running on rails. Double winner of the Mintex, Mikkola, is still hounding Vatanen. Seconds are vital as the rented Escort is thrown through the forests. This is fast becoming the drive of the rally. Fighting back is the other half of this tremendous Escort battle for second. Ari Vatanen is in determined mood, but the margin is still closing. And aiming to make it a three-cornered fight for second is Henri Toivonen, the youngest man ever to win the RAC Rally. After a couple of years in the Talbot team, he's adapted to the big Opel with ease. Behind behind the battling Finns, there's a home-based contest. Still in charge is Teddy Cabey, and after years of driving everything from Minis to 3.5-litre Triumph TR7s, it's the Chevette which has brought him to the limelight. Moving up the leaderboard for the first time is Russell Brooks in another Vauxhall Chevette. It's his international debut with the car, and he's now challenging Cabey in 6th place. Jimmy McRae's troubled run continues because after moving ahead of the two Chevettes early on Saturday morning, a time-consuming puncture puts him back to the bottom half of the top 10, behind his two British rivals. Dolby Forest, the Audi still leads. Mikkola's made it. He's second at last. Sadly, though, his joy is short-lived and suspension failure soon ends an inspired drive. For a moment, the pressure's off Vatanen. He's back to second again, although there's absolutely no time to relax as his car loses power briefly in Dolby Forest. His respite is short-lived as Toivonen attacks, closing the gap to just 3 seconds when the cars complete the final Forest special stages. Fortunes have also changed for the second Opel driver, Jimmy McRae, who's clambered his way up to 4th at the expense of the Vauxhall duo. Heading for the final 2 tarmac stages, he's 9 seconds ahead of Cabey in the Chevette. Brooks is dropping back, slowed by an engine problem, but showing no lack of determination. Mikkola's Quattro arrives in Scarborough for maintenance before the final test. The supercar has run perfectly, and all it needs is a set of slick racing tyres for the Oliver's Mount motorcycle race circuit.
No, those are not slicks, though. No, they haven't got slicks.
No, nobody has.
Go on, get it right, Rob.
That's it.
Nobody has.
That's the end of our second place then.
Get it.
Vatanen is right. Second place is snatched by Toivonen, whose driving style is spectacular to the very end. Although Mikkola is out of reach and the Audi has been proved master of all conditions, the four-wheel drive Quattro is all-conquering with a 3-minute lead over the battle behind. A disappointed Vatanen struggles round with the wrong tyres and has to settle for third. That's Toivonen, ahead now on his second lap. Teddy Cabey completes a fine drive to 5th, heading the Vauxhall Challenge on his first attempt. 6th is Russell Brooks, delayed further with that sick engine and about to be lapped by the current Open champion, Jimmy McRae. The Scotsman has made up for his bad start to finish 4th and open his championship account. Hannu Mikkola wins the Mintex Rally and collects maximum points at the start of his championship campaign.